Hey everyone, so Tide's Changing here, and welcome to episode 10 of my Let's Build series. So today's episode we'll just continue working on the yard. So I'm actually gonna landscape the rest of the yard before I furnish the pool area. And what I'm doing here is I'm just flattening out the land so, I can finish landscaping it. And of course softening it so it looks a little better. And I just wanted to make a little flower garden there like I did on the front side of the house. So I'm just putting down the rocks like I did in the front of the house and, putting the dirt under it, doing it, pretty much the same way I did around the front side. And once again, using the same plants that I've just been using this whole time. And just putting some of those banana leaf plants in there. And I decided to get rid of those palm trees on the front gardens because I felt like they made it a little bit too busy. I also wanted to make a walkway going from the driveway to the stairs and over to the pool area like I did around the front side of the house. So I'm just doing it the same way I did around the front, which is where I lay down the grass first and then I put that paved pattern over it, so it's not so bright. It blends in a little bit better. So yeah, now I'm just adding that in. So you can go from the driveway along the path over to the pool area. Although the Sims probably won't follow that path. They'll probably just run through the grass or something like that because that's what they do. You make nice paths for them and then they just don't bother with it. But now I'm just going over softening up the edges a bit with the lighter grass paint. Just blending things in because I tend to be a bit of a perfectionist when it comes to making houses in The Sims. So yeah, now I'm just fixing up everything and making sure that it looks right. So when I was looking at it, I felt like the path needed a bit wider, like it was too far away from the flower garden. So now I'm just widening it a bit and then once again going over it, just making sure everything's nicely blended in. So yeah, I felt like I need to put some more of that paved pattern over it because there's too much grass in the middle. And I wanted to see if it would look good to put a rock there. And it didn't. And I'm still finishing up this path. I spent a good bit of time trying to make sure I got it to look right. And now I feel like I should put some plants next to there. Just because I felt it needed that. And I also wanted to put in a border along there because I feel like it's just weird to have floor tile go all the way, just have floor tile just end. So I felt like there should be some kind of border there. So that's what I'm putting in there. And the next thing that I wanted to make is a playground because I felt like, if this is an apartment complex, it should have a playground for all the little kids that live there. So, this will be good for a family with kids. And the nice thing about doing it like this is like I can make the outside look really nice, but it'll actually be a lot cheaper. So you'll get more than what you pay for because since I'm using the markers, you only pay for what's in your unit. So you're not paying for whatever's on the outside, whatever's in public rooms. And I may actually make a little area inside that's like a gym and a bar area. I'm not sure yet. I'll figure that out once I get to doing the interiors. And now I'm just putting in a sand terrain paint under the playground equipment. Just because I felt like it'd be weird to have it be grass under there. And now I'm just, finishing up where the sand meets the pavement. And, fixing up the border over there. And now I'm just going to border the entire playground in rocks, which is tedious. It's always so tedious trying to fill in spaces with rocks or border stuff with rocks. But I like how it looks, so it's worth taking the time to do it, I guess. And plus I think it looks better than just leaving it be sand. I'm not sure how that I really like where the playground is now. I think it's kind of weird looking that it goes right up to that floor tile area. So I might change that. in the next episode. And I didn't really like, I feel like it was weird that that border was white. So I was trying to figure out a way to get it to blend in better. So I was trying to figure out a border that I could recolor, because I can't recolor the one that I used. But I could recolor this one, so I'm changing it to match the wood pattern of the floor there. And I think it looks a little bit better. It doesn't pop out quite as much, it's a little more subtle, which is good. And now I'm just making it a little bit lighter so it matches the floor. And yeah, I think that that looks a lot better, but I'm still not too sure how I feel about the playground area. So yeah, I'm probably gonna change that. And now I'm just making it darker under the playground equipment. I don't know why. I just I felt like that was something good to do. That somehow made it look more realistic. And I felt like it would look nice to have a big old tree behind the playground area. And, you know, putting some flowers and plants around it. And I also decided to add in a little tree over there too. Put in a smaller one there. And I just put some plants under it too. And now I'm just trying to see how the garden looks from the pool. And I don't know, I just don't think it looks right to have that big of a playground, you know, that you can see right off the pool. So I think I'm going to downsize a bit. And I also, I decided to try adding that little dragon in to spruce things up a bit. And I'm just adding in 2 of the larger ash trees to finish off that side of the yard. And just putting some plants in under them. And that's pretty much what I did for that side of the yard. I didn't want to put too much into that area between because I don't want it to be too crowded with stuff. Although it might be a little bit. But I think it looks fine. Like I said, I'm probably going to change the playground. And now I'm just moving on to the other side and flattening the land over there as well and, you know, softening it up. And I'm adding in, you know, once again adding in the little flower garden there next to the apartment. And now that the rocks are finished, I'm just trying to fix the ground a bit. And now just, you know, adding in the terrain paint underneath it and putting in the plants. So nothing too interesting going on there. And now that that's done, I'm going to be making another path, like I did on the other side, you know, going from the driveway to the stairs and over to the pool area. So, you know, I already put down the grass, so now I'm just adding in the stone paved terrain paint. Now that I think about it, I probably didn't have to put the dark terrain paint underneath of there, but I did anyway. So now that's pretty much done, so now it's just a matter of, you know, blending in the edges a little bit better. And then going over it with the grass a little bit just to make it a little bit darker. And right there I felt like the ground needed to be smoothed over a little bit. And I wanted to put a border over on this side like I did on the other side, so I just did that really quick. And right in that area, I actually want to make a, you know, put one of the fire pits there, so, you know, your Sims can sit around it in front of the fire. And, you know, just putting in chairs around it. I don't know, I just thought that having a little fire pit would be nice. And now I'm just putting in, you know, the pavement underneath it, doing the same kind of thing that I've been doing. And, you know, just finishing off by blending it in. And I also wanted to add in a few trees, just to make things look a little better. I'm sorry that the commentary in this video wasn't very interesting. I guess it's just because I'm kind of doing similar things to what I've done before. But anyway, that's about it for this video. So next video will be up on, I guess, Friday. And in that video, I will be finishing landscaping. And thanks for watching, and bye.